What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody. I'm Steve K5HA. Thank y'all for being here tonight. And we've got coffee and ham radios for y'all tonight. I've got plenty of coffee and I got plenty of radios too. So we get to our YouTube stuff. Let's get it out of the way. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button, hit subscribe, because it makes everybody oh so happy when we say that stuff. And there's some links down below that helps me help my Padawans, some Amazon affiliate links, which kind of pays me some little bitty percentage, but doesn't cost you anything, and Patreon and whatnots. So if you have the desire and the means, then we would definitely appreciate your help. And if you have an old radio you're not using, I definitely know a kid, or any other gear for that matter, that can use it. So I guess let's stroll around the room and see who's who and what's what. So, Ape, you're up first, bud. What's up?
Not much. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Hi to everybody in the chat. Hopefully we don't disappoint tonight.
Oh, well, we'll disappoint somebody. So,
somebody was saying that we have these microphones up in our faces for product placement, for brand endorsement deals. I wish Rode gave me a brand endorsement.
But he's got the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. What's amazing, because the thing is that they obviously don't understand dynamic microphones need to be in your face, and we use them because they block out other sound.
Hams don't know that.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some people know everything except everything. So
right.
Yeah. And I'll just go on point. I bought my own microphone. It's an RE320. If anybody wants to know.
Yeah,
I bought mine too, but cheap. There's my product placement. You can't really see it. It says Yeti because it's that blue Yeti there. There we go.
Wow. Blue Yeti.
Well, what I'm saying is that Rode, I would love to get another microphone, and I will do all the product placement you want.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
Yeah, and Scarlett, Focusrite.
I guess we'll touch on that in a sec. Let's introduce everybody first, and we'll do the Bilbo Baggins and go there and back again.
Go.
So, Chuck, what's up, Chuck?
Hey, thanks for having me. Chuck, KK6USY, Ham Radio Adventures. If you haven't checked me out, do it. Hit that click. Hit it all. Hit every button there is. Twice.
Hit every button. Hit the up button, the thumbs down button. We don't care because, it's all good. And T.O., how you doing, man?
I am doing fantastic, Mr. Goodgame. How are you?
Fantastical. Doing good. Oh, Behringer Bluetooth has people talking stuff in there. So since we went there, I guess we'll
melt your brain, man.
We'll back up a little bit and talk about the whole product placement thing, because that's kind of been it's not at all the topic. So we're chasing a squirrel before we even start anything else.
Good.
That's all right. Might as well start it out right. I don't guess I have any product placement stuff, but I will be the first one to admit.
What happened?
I'm sorry. I know we're going to start getting dramatic, so I just wanted to get it out of the...
All right. I was like, I don't know that one. So, here comes the dance, which that makes people happy too. I saw where people were writing how much they love when we dance to this stuff. So
yeah, some.
You got to tell me to hit
everybody.
It, right?
Everybody. Hit it. Hit it, 8.
He needs some milk.
He needs it.
We get enough of those, it might make me blush and turn pink. Never know. So
I've heard that before.
But anywho, so I'll be the first one to admit that.
You had a good coaster the other day.
Nice.
That is a good coaster. Like I was very blunt when I said it in the video last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever I did that Redivist little Baofeng wannabe video. I said right up front, I'm only doing this video because it gave me 2 radios for the Padawan. So you don't like it, I don't care. That's just the way it rolls. So I don't know. Some people, what are y'all's thoughts? Some people just like to gripe for the sake of griping.
You have to understand the percentages that come out of that. So like I'll post a video, I'll get 4,000 views on the video. So 4,000 people liked it, watched it, even if they didn't like it. And out of that, there'll be like 3, very specifically 3 people making negative comments over there. So like that's a fantastic ratio. And if there's just 3 vocal minority types over there, then I'm happy. I'm a happy guy.
And it's that sheriff guy. What's his name? Sheriff, whatever his
Buford
name
T.
is.
Justice?
That one, yeah.
Yeah, a ham radio guy, YouTuber, must have hooked up with his wife. That's the only thing I can figure out to make that guy that bitter.
Chuck, we told you not to do that anymore.
Between Chuck's buttery smooth voice and the ape there, man.
Can you imagine being that bitter that you have to find hate in everything, every experience that you encounter, and then go into some dark corner on the internet and complain about it all day?
And it's not even that dark of a corner. I mean, it's kind of public. So, but anywho, I don't have a bunch of product placement stuff. But I could, I guess, if somebody wants to send me something cool. So, all right. So field day, what'd y'all do for field day? Have any fun?
Oh yeah.
The dude with the car came to my field day site, so I put that video out where I got to go meet him, and I invited him out to our field day, and he actually came. So it was cool. The guy that won the ham radio outlet car.
Oh, I saw you posted that on Instagram. Maybe his.
Yeah. He literally lives 5 miles as the crow flies from me. So I
was there anything like? Was there any? I didn't see the video. Was that the video you posted today?
Yeah, I posted it this morning. It took a hot minute to upload, but I'll go ahead and let me give this PSA real quick. I'm on my hotspot internet because my router crapped out. So if I kind of, do the little twitchy thing, it is what it is. I'll be back.
The normal stuff.
Yeah, well, that's usually from coffee. This is going to be like
okay,
the other kind. All right, Abe, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask what radios and stuff were in that car. Was it outfitted with gear?
He got the 5100 with it, and so that's what.
Nice.
I'm going to help him get that installed, and he's a cool guy. He moved, I don't know, a year ago, something like that. He moved down here and hadn't had time to get his radio stuff out of storage yet because he's building a shack like, I don't know, it's half the size of my house. It's one of those. It's like a store. Yeah, it's like a storage thing that he bought from somewhere, and he had it commercially electrified, and that's a real word now, and insulated and AC put in it, and now he's like, I just hadn't gotten around to it, which was cool because as soon as he got this radio and stuff like that, he instantly was like, hey, I'm gonna get my stuff out of stores. So boom,
it's gonna be nicer than his house. He's gonna move in there.
Probably.
I had a buddy that had a hunting shack about I guess it's about a quarter mile from his house, and he had a pool table in there, full kitchen, air conditioning, heat, all this stuff. It was really, really nice. He ended up living there most of the time.
So, well, that's what you keep your feet warm on the power supply or amp or whatever, and that's what he's going to do, I guess. So, but he instantly was all, I'm going to drill a hole here and here and here, and his wife was out there while we were talking to him, and she's like, "You're not drilling no hole." I was like, "Wow, okay." Maybe not.
He probably had to pay taxes on that car, right?
I imagine so. Yeah. So
that's how they get you.
It is how they get you.
So, but I've got a box of some of the, well, not many left, but I've got some of those MFJ mounts I did a video on before. So I'm going to give him one of those hatchback ones that.
Nice.
Slide it in there, get him on the air. So it's a cool little radio, cool car, better mileage than my truck for sure. I think he said he got like 32 or something like that.
Nice.
He got 32. I'd get like 13 on my truck.
I was gonna say the truck can't do very good. I was like my Jeep gets like 13.
Although I did get new tires on it, so it's up to like 15ish now because they're slightly smaller. They're back to stock.
Hayden likes my drapes.
Hayden likes your drapes. Are you? Yeah. Did you get put in a different room today, Steve?
Oh yeah, all 3 Thunder Sisters are in there streaming on Twitch right now.
All 3.
Yeah.
No Code said he's watching.
Who's the third one? Who's the third?
Yeah.
Natalie. KD9QMB.
Yeah, I never get to see Natalie. I have a Natalie too.
She's like that.
Yeah, No Code Tet's watching both of them.
Yeah, he says he's getting a little confused, but he's watching both streams.
And, all right, so scroll through
probably paying more attention over there than he is here.
Probably more entertaining.
Yeah.
So
did you guys see this mic that I got sent? Oh no, I did.
Oh, hang on. What brand is that? You want to make sure the brand is pointing to the camera.
They don't actually. They hardly put. I mean, the brand's right here. You'd never see it.
Yeah, right here. I don't know that it's on this thing.
See it? Look here. Look.
Can you zoom in on that, Chuck? I can't hardly read it.
I could.
They're not going to give us the check if they can't read it.
I don't know. I can't see. I can't even read it. I guess
I wouldn't be able to read it if I were there. So
I guess
I can't hear you now, Chuck.
But
check the cable. I can't hear you now.
yeah. What?
Okay.
Chuck, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Chuck?
I can hear myself, dude.
I don't know.
I listen to myself, so I know if I'm clipping like somebody else in our group who's not here.
Only when he gets excited. He was too
That's
excited to
when
come
you,
on stream
Which is
tonight.
about every 2 seconds.
No code.
So-
Yeah, we're talking about you.
Yep.
Split,
no
split
code.
You're
personality
double timing,
disorder.
man. Double timing the stream.
He's double
So-
timing out us. He watches all my videos like weeks later. Or he
all that
watches them
counts.
twice. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
He's
Hang
got
on.
a heck of a backlog.
I guess he does. I think he
Hayden
was
wants us to
down for
remind
a while.
everybody, or remind him, hey Hayden, hit that like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, please.
That's how they say it in Australia.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Soldier knows how to say that.
See,
Subscribe.
those New Zealanders call it
Subscribe.
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 Crikey, hit that
Crikey.
subscribe button.
So
Philip
Philip asked earlier if
snake I've
the
ever
child
seen.
unit's back, and child unit is not back yet. We got to break her out of college for about an hour and a half, and then we had to put her back in. So that was technically her move in, move out time. But since she's just moving out and moving back into the same dorm, all we had to do is take her resupply. So no,
my
Philip,
daughter
she's
is
not
at
back yet.
my daughter's at college, and she was at the pool, and she sent me a picture. Somebody left a hair weave next to the pool.
I wondered where mine went. So, this takes too much work to keep it shiny like that. I mean, look at that. That's
You could put a weave on there to protect it.
so. I've tried it before. So
Really not enough.
I think I've actually mentioned in some of your streams when you're out poding that you should put a hat on.
I've lost several hats. I'm not sure I don't know where they are. I
I
guess
think it was you. Maybe not.
I did not wear a hat on. I did a coffee and ham radio with y'all on a Sunday morning from the campground, and I didn't wear a hat, and I got crispy. So just the back of my head, though.
That morning sun's the worst, you know.
Yeah, well, I felt it that night when I had to shave the head. That's a painful shave with a sunburn, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, the sun's really dangerous. I'm surprised the state of California doesn't make it have a label warning on it.
I'm surprised they
does.
haven't canceled it yet.
It does. No, we don't cancel because we love it.
We just have to put a warning label.
Yeah. It causes cancer.
This sun is known to the state of California to cause cancer. I'm like, why don't they tell the rest of us?
Yeah.
You guys are on your own, man.
Looking at all my garden hoses, my shower curtains, like, I was going to eat that.
It only causes cancer in California. Don't worry about it. Hey, I go camping with these guys. We when we rock crawl, these guys I met through some other people, and they take a 1-inch piece of copper pipe. It's got to be really bad for you. And they put the cheap green hose in it, and then throw it in the fire, and it puts off all the pretty colors and stuff. I make sure I stay upwind all the time.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
It's kind of cool. It gets a nice, pretty.
Get you the
free
sun
fire,
bucket?
Yeah,
Um,
sun bucket.
I actually do
Florida
have a
gets
couple
the list,
boonie hats, so I don't got to find the rest of them though.
Yeah, I got one or two around here.
Looks like Keith's got him a Wrangler.
I have one that's
Yeah.
designed to go in the cooler and then
Your Wrangler?
keep you. No, the
Yeah.
boonie hat.
Oh, I have that hat.
It's designed
Stick
to
it in
keep
your
you
ice
cool when
chest.
You put it on.
Yeah.
I can't put it on.
Except it drips for like hours.
That's great.
What's nice about those boonie
I
hats
mean,
is like
so
you
do
can
I.
put
Yeah.
you can put stuff in they have that, I don't know,
Marty.
ribbon that goes around the top, right? Like you can put a lighter in there and a flashlight and all that stuff.
Yeah. You put your flashlight on the side.
Yeah.
You get the
so-
peace sign pin.
Yes, Steve KO4AFL is asking how Cody was supposed to test for his extra at field day,
Oh.
and then he called me. I don't know. We were setting up, and about 10:30, 10 o'clock, something like that, I guess. He's like, I can still make it, but I'm going up everywhere. So he's like, we'll just test outside. I'm like, no, bro, you're going to keep your puke at the house. So he's apparently feeling a lot better. He's actually going to test at the regular club meeting, I think. I think that's next Tuesday. I don't know. I won't be there. I'll be on the road. But
So Steve KO4AFL, do you think that the the volunteer examiners would have a problem if he kept going off camera to puke in the can? Do you think he was cheating?
That's a good question. I mean, I think he should have to puke in the can, just right there.
Yeah.
But so we've Spike says now that's commitment. He's a cool kid. He was like, he wants that extra because he'll be the first Padawan ever to upgrade to extra that I've had. So
how many generals do you have?
3.
Awesome.
3, I think. Counting. So yeah, I think there's 3. And I've got 2 more that they're studying. One of them wasn't really studying. It wouldn't be questionable, Steve, because 2 of us would be there watching, so it'd be okay. As long as you can hear the chunks hit the wastebasket, I think it's safe. But
I'm sure Steve can set up some kind of electronical test for him.
So
electronical.
Yeah, well, that's he was going to test the electronical way, which between you, me, and the fence post, I was really hoping he'd make it that day because I wanted to show off how efficient that means of testing is to the other folks there at the club. Because I mean,
I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it.
Ridiculously fast.
Sideband is killing ham radio.
So, but he didn't make it, so he will have to upgrade next week, I suppose.
I will never have a computer in my ham shack.
Hey, did you guys happen to see last year Vacaville's from Ham Radio TV did their field day? Did you see that kid that he's like about 10 or 11 and just ripping on CW?
Yes, a little CW maniac kid. He was like,
oh man, I was going to put him on my video, but I didn't know the particulars on whether I could actually have him on there without talking to his parents, and I didn't actually
release
talk to
form.
him, so I didn't put him in.
So we did have one kid, Padawan. He's a technician. He showed up and he partnered up with our FT8 guy, and he fell in love with digital modes. So he's like, all right, I got to upgrade. I'm like, hey, that's, for all the people that say FT8's not real ham radio, well, it is to him. He's fitting to upgrade now and get on the air with it.
There you go, Chuck. Perfect. The boys will be happy. I'll tell you, if you think FT8's not real ham radio, then you need to join the FT8 off on Thursday nights
All right,
and get to the top of the scoreboard.
Yeah, I need to get back on that now that I figured out what was making my FT8 bleed through.
What was it?
Of course, I don't remember now because, I've slept. But I figured it out at one point.
It wasn't your new camera, was it?
It might be. That new camera is pretty high quality stuff. I might have to turn it on and dance later if
Marty's outside right now.
It's going to have to be worth it.
He doesn't have a computer in the house, so he must be outside.
How can you not have a computer in the house?
Because it never rains in LA, man. You know what happens when it rains in LA? They have flash floods, just like the desert. Well, kind of
the hill. All the houses slide down the hill.
Well, that's sometimes too, especially after the fires. But yeah, they don't keep any water. I don't want to get into that.
Are you too political, Chuck?
It is controversial. What's that?
So you have to buy all your water from Colorado or something like that?
No, we're a little low on this year, but we send water down that way all the time.
So,
the big aqueduct. I wonder if there's any fish in that aqueduct.
So what else y'all do for field day? Anybody do anything cool and different?
Yeah, no. I went to the ocean and had dinner with my wife.
How many contacts did you make, though? That's the important thing.
I forgot my bow thing. Sorry. I was going to take it, too.
I made a spatchcock chicken.
Oh.
You made a what?
Oh, that looked really good, man.
A spatchcock chicken. I smoked it on the grill.
I saw your post. I just wanted to make you say it again.
It was good. It looked good.
Was.
Just talking about cock. You can say that.
Yeah. I had some of that chicken. I had the rest of that bird today.
Oh, yeah? It lasted till today?
There was a little bit left in the fridge, yeah.
Had to gnaw on the bones. So,
but the next time I'm gonna do 2 of them. I figure I'll do two birds next time I do it.
So Izzo, I'm coming up that way. I'm leaving next week, so I don't know how far you are from Newington, but you have to get together and play radio in a park or something like that. So
you're driving the camper up there, right?
I'm pulling the camper. Yeah, my camper is a non-drivable variety.
This is a trailer.
Yes, I don't I like to unhook it and be able to go out to eat in my truck. I don't.
So you're gonna camp while you're up there, or are you gonna camp on the way there?
Yes, both.
How long of a drive is that?
I'll let you know when I get there. It's we're taking a few days to do it just because we're gonna go up and see. I don't know if they're family or I don't know what they are. There's some people up in Ohio that they're either my wife's family or a friend. I don't know. Either way, they're smoking a brisket for us, so I'm definitely going there.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm smoking a corned beef brisket this weekend.
Oh man! Hey, Ape, have you ever done the beer can chickens?
I have. Somewhere around here, I've got the beer can chicken stand. I've done it a few times.
You know, if you use a good, well, you don't like beer, but if you use a like a
Miller
good,
Lite. I love beer.
Perfect, yeah.
Miller Lite, you can't hardly tell.
Oh, I can tell.
You throw a nice IPA in there, man. You really get the Steve. Steve can understand what I'm talking about.
Well, one of the things I do is I take a skewer and I put it down through the center of the chicken, and then I hang some bacon strips off of it too. And
well, bacon makes everything better. So
yeah.
So Spike, I'm going to be somewhere between Cincinnati and Dayton. That's all I know.
Scott's asking what kind of grill do I have, and I've had every kind of grill that you can imagine. Right now, I have a Blackstone griddle, and I think it's a 28-inch. And then my grill, that thing is nice. And then my grill right now is a Weber 22-inch kettle.
So I've got
you were using the charcoal. That's right.
Yeah, like an American.
Yep.
So have you guys ever hung like tri-tips and stuff in a 55 gallon drum?
I have not. Tri-tip is like a California thing.
Yeah, we don't get those here.
We don't eat that in the rest of the country.
We got this one with all this caustic stuff in it, but we burned it off first, really good. And
nice.
My buddies put these little air vents and stuff in it, and then they put stainless steel bars across, and then you got these stainless steel hooks, and you hook them in there. Oh my God, they're good. I'm not a big charcoal. Well, I don't mind charcoal. It's just too much work for me. I'm too lazy. I got one of the smokers, Traegers.
Yeah, it really just depends on what you're into. Like I said, I've had every kind of grill and stuff like that. And I don't grill as much now as I used to years ago. I just don't have the time. But when I do it on the weekend, I prefer.
You don't get your tri-tips in the right place. Sorry.
Yeah. So somebody said they had a George Foreman. I was like, I've got a George Foreman in my office.
I'm glad you clarified that because I was wondering why you're posting.
We were talking to Mrs. Ape.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because I had my George Foreman in the office, and I brought in some burger patties. And I was grilling burgers in my office, and the whole building starts smelling like burgers. And the security guy comes in, and he's like, "You can't do that in here." And I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm doing it right now."
You want a burger?
Then you're good.
And he's like,
"How do you like yours? Medium rare?"
But like, I'll do hot dogs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll do hot dogs and stuff like that on the George Foreman. It's awesome. Love doing that
on the Foreman.
Yeah, I'll put like onions and peppers and stuff on it, and it's just the whole office smells like a barbecue.
My wife, we grew. We've got cucumbers this year. My wife made these sweet and spicy jalapeno pickles. Oh man, they are good. Really good. Got a little bite to them,
Jalapenos.
See, now we're kind of segueing into that 4th of July talk because everybody barbecues on the 4th.
It also has
Field Day, 4th of July.
What's the hotter little red ones? It's got those in there too.
The habaneros.
The ones that, the little bells. Speaking of bells, hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Boop the bell.
What are we talking? We're talking 13 colonies today?
13 colonies. I've never done it. So apparently it's a big thing. I've never.
I usually do it in the first couple of hours and then I'm done with it.
So, I mean, I saw a couple things on it. I was like, maybe I'll do it. But then I realized, Kyle had his stream the other night on it.
What are they talking about? Like you can get a 3-peat or something if you can get them on CW, sideband, and digital or something. Is that the 3 of them?
Yeah. I usually try to get them all 3 times. What the heck?
Well, see, I was like, if they're not going to be using Pactor, then that's not a real digital mode. So I am not playing.
I think they said they were.
Oh, they are going to do Pactor. Okay.
Gotta be ready
what call time are you going to use for the event, Ape?
I just make one up or find one on the internet somewhere.
Whiskey for Ape.
Yeah.
You can use mine again.
All right.
I love getting QSL cards for contacts I haven't made.
It's like the people that send me, "Hey, I saw your QRZ profile. I signed your weblog. Sign mine." I was like, "What's the point of that?" I don't get it.
So they're saying that Rojet is listening on his earbuds while he's out with his old lady.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially if it's your anniversary, right, Chuck?
That's right.
So I take it she doesn't know he's listening. So
my anniversary will probably be on every field day.
Nice, Steve.
There is. Kingsford for smoke signals RF. Big Don.
Yeah, I use Kingsford charcoal a lot, but I also like to use hardwood or lump coal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nothing left when you're done. Like the problem with Kingsford is that you have that he died. You have that whole big mess of ashes everywhere. I hate dealing with that.
Yeah. Yep.
I use propane.
I use propane
accessories. Propane in the backyard, and I got a charcoal grill out front, and then I got the Blackstone in the camper. So
don't say
Brojet says it's all good.
We might give him away if we say something funny and he starts laughing.
That's the way to go, Scott, is to use the lump charcoal. But this weekend I'm going to make I'm going to smoke ribs, and I'm going to smoke a corned beef brisket, like I was saying. And so I'm pretty excited.
It's not that far out of the way for me to turn left to go to Nebraska and catch some.
You're welcome. Come on up.
Catch some ribs. I might have to do.
You ain't had cooking, so you had ape on the grill and Mrs. Ape's corn on the cob.
Yeah, we're gonna do some of that too.
Or you could get a dude shake. You know, you can get a shake from Dude.
An avocado shake or something like that. Is that what he was?
My smoothie.
Yeah. So Phil's saying they sell a lot of the Royal Oak. That's I prefer that Royal Oak. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, you should see good. Dude before he has his smoothie too. Talk about attitude.
Yeah, he's like, I am so hungry.
Where the F is my smoothie?
Where did I leave it?
Yeah, so one of the crotchety old men disliked the stream. I don't know why. The guy was, the one that was talking about he can't stand us dancing.
No. So, are you seriously going to try to? Are you going to try? Are you seriously going to try to do 13 colonies or what?
I don't know. I think I am. Just because I haven't before. I'll have to do it in I'm leaving Monday, so I think I don't know when that thing runs. It starts.
Well, see, that's what's funny because like people, are always like, well, you need to make sure that you have a nice handout. So when you're doing park operations and you're portable, people come up and you can tell them about the hobby, and you can tell them about MCOM, and you can tell them about how we serve the community, and you can tell them about the technology. And I'm always like, well, how come you don't tell them the truth? And it's like, I'm trying to collect all my squares, and like people are out there trying to do, but
this is an ATNO, man. What's that mean? I don't know. Right. I mean, I know. Don Izzo told me. That's how I know.
I almost did all states on a POTA one time. I think I was only like 5 short.
Amazon has a Pofung.
Not for long. They don't. I'll be right back.
What?
A Pofung. Uh-oh.
Hit it. All right, I'm working on it. And here we go.
Focus.
Yeah.
You might need to switch to your action cam.
I might need to switch to the action cam.
Holy cow. Yeah, Pofung, huh? Baby. Isn't that a bow thing?
Yeah, that's their Americanized name.
$19.99 for the UVX2.
UV52.
UV52X.
Dennis Adams is in the chat. What's
all
up,
gone
Dennis?
now.
Adam Dennis is here, yeah.
Adam Dennis is here. What's up? Go ahead and make sure everybody knows if you're not already listening to his podcast. I don't know what rock you've been living under, but you need to be.
He dropped 2 recordings today, I think.
Look at him. Or I mean Dennis. Major Magnus.
He's got a new name now.
It looks like Adam.
Adam released two of his
look like
podcasts today, I think.
Yeah, he did. I think so.
One of them is Molson, right? Did you get Molson on there?
I don't know. I hadn't had time to listen today.
I haven't either.
I cut grass 2 days ago, so
I was doing plumbing at my house and my mom's house, so hers was easier.
I don't know. I think that Pofung for $19 was a tease because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, links or it didn't happen.
Yeah, they're all sold.
They were about to be. I'll tell you what.
You can't find
I'll tell
it.
you what.
Oh, I see it.
There's only
Now, I
one
coulda
page of
swore it
results. It's not lost.
I could have swore it told me there was 2 today, but he's got Molson on there, and then he had Craig. WJ6F was the one before that.
Oh, Craig.
Before that was Don Smoke Signals RF. You don't need to go listen to that one.
It's all about beans, anyhow.
Yeah.
Now Don tells a hilarious story in his where when his club they were trying to decide if they wanted to put a PL tone on the repeater, and he said that two guys actually came to blows arguing about the PL tone.
Whoa!
Seriously? Wow.
This is supposed to be a gentleman's hobby. Yeah, I can imagine.
I was crying.
Well, if there's 3 hams in an area, there'll be 2 clubs.
Yeah.
I was reading this thing today, and I don't remember
the third one on the way.
Yeah.
But some ham comes along, and he just asks a simple question, and it's like, if you don't know the answer, then just stay quiet. And Izzo saying true story. So anyhow, this guy says,
not how the hams work.
He says he goes, hey, I just built a doublet I just built a G5 RV. What should the SWR be at 40 meters? And instantly everybody's like, well, why did you build a G5 RV? You should build the improved version, or I hope you made it the elements cut for 40. And it was just every reason why, nobody answered this question.
That's a compromise antenna, right?
Yeah, and everybody just piled on the guy.
The X on it either.
And I'm just like, my God, the guy just asked a simple question, and now he's going to sit back and think he ruined his life by putting up the G5 RV. It's terrible.
That happened to me.
There's a dude who gets all worked up anytime anybody gets a vanity call sign too. So, in fact, it was funny.
A ham long enough.
When
how much was that Pofang supposed to be? $19.99.
$19.99.
I'm telling you, I don't see it.
I think he missed it. I think his one was supposed to be a 2.
I mean, at that price, I can't afford it.
$7.99. Yeah.
So, but anyway, we did have some Padawan show up to field day. Not to get back on topic for a minute, but that was cool. Had, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 of them. Several people stopped by.
Were you running that alpha antenna or what?
Yeah, but Saturday bands were just crap, and didn't do much. And then, in fact, I finally got the spouse unit on the air, and I hooked her up to the actual awning itself. It's like 120 foot by 60 foot metal building that we're under, and somebody had an ICOM 7000, which I like that radio. I had never played with one of those before. It's a nice little radio. It had a little LDG tuner on it, so we hooked it up to the building, tuned it up, and got it.
No, they're smokers, especially the early ones. They blow smoke. Yeah.
So
they run really hot.
I enjoyed using it.
They're beautiful looking radio though.
Yeah.
I think the newer ones were better. The last ones I made.
Yeah, I don't know when they.
Is that the one with the handle on the side?
No,
I'm being serious. One of them does come with a handle on the side.
The FTA 97.
It's got the color screen.
Yeah. The 7000 does.
It's got a really nice screen on it.
Yeah, it's a nice looking radio.
You can hook an external screen to it too. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool radio. They ran kind of warm.
Thanks, Phil.
Except when the smoke gets out of them. But the LDG tuner actually tuned up the building, and Cindy I think she got a couple contacts on it. So we haven't gotten anything on any other antenna pretty much most of the day on the GOTA station. Hooked it up to the building and got a couple. So
Plasma was robbed. He said he had them in his cart, and Amazon took them back out.
What? I think he's sipping on something over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure
what's he drinking. What's he drinking, man?
Put your old man cheaters back on, Plasma. You'll be all right. Take them shades off.
Maybe Plasma was hanging around when we burned that
barrel clean
drum off. Yeah.
I thought that had candles for a minute, Don. I was concerned.
Have you guys built one of these little?
The
first person I saw was Adam or Dennis, and he used the magnets in it, and I did the magnets. It's got some nice action to it. Not that I know anything about it, but I'd have to send it to one of you guys.
How many words a minute do you send now, Chuck?
I can send as fast as you want. I mean,
it might not make any sense though.
It may not make.
I don't know. You guys saw my outing on the video yesterday where I sent some CW and forgot what a 6 was.
Yeah. Oh,
I've been so rusty.
No, I sent it 20 one time. Usually I stick around 15.
Yeah,
it's got nice little action to it. I was going to try and improve it a little bit, but there's no room to.
See, Chuck, did you see that video I posted where the guy built your antenna?
I did. I actually left him a little comment on there. He did basically the same thing. He instead of doing the soldering, he just ran those wires right in the binding post holes, which I thought about doing also.
But that wire that he used is so thin. I think it might cause a little bit of a problem. That's two people who did the Chuck antenna, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah. There's another guy. I think he was in Canada or Australia.
See, what I'm saying is that wire is so thin. I would think that if you crank these things down, the magnet wire that he used, and he ran in there.
I used this is the same stuff I used.
I think he used 22 gauge, 28 gauge.
28. I think that's what I used too.
But I cranked down too much.
I used the lugs on my. He was trying to use those. I didn't leave that in his thing, but he was trying to use those. He said binding post lugs. They're huge. They're for 6 gauge wire, and I just used regular crimp-on ones that were, you can actually find the red ones that are that big. It's hard to find them. Amazon though.
So yeah, Keith, some of them are. Several of them started learning CW clip. I don't know, sometime in the spring, and in fact, one of them that was the one that fell in love with digital. He was, I don't know, maybe halfway through learning all his letters and whatnot, and then he didn't stick with it. So, but I did tell him he needs to get on Long Island CW and pick it back up, because it just kind of makes it a little more enjoyable, especially for the kiddos, because they got somebody to make friends with. They might meet some weird people up in Wisconsin or something. You never know.
They might. Could happen.
But yeah, some of them are, and I think honestly the ones that came to field day, I think, yeah, they watched some of the guys doing CW there, and I think that kind of connected some dots for them and sparked a little interest. So
wouldn't get everybody all whipped up, that's for sure. Adam saying it, Chuck's in CW so fast it sounds like a single tone.
Yeah, I saw that.
So fast.
Now you're going to get me calling him Adam, so that's going to mess me up. So.
I know.
I'm wearing Adam's shirt today, the other Adam. So
the real.
I thought that was Dennis's shirt.
No.
Yeah, I did too.
Wrong call sign. Wisconsin, you're all weird. Yeah, that's well, dude had to go pick up his car from up there. So,
dude,
not dude, but the dude, the guy who won the car.
Didn't dude send you some of these little kits?
No, Kyle sent me some for the kids. Yeah. They were left over from Winterfest or whatever they were going to do, and he sent me a little sack of them, 8 or 10 of them, something like that. In fact, we built those at one of the club meetings. So actually, it took about 2 club meetings.
So, is the 13 colonies? Is that a contest?
I don't know. I don't know if it's
a special event.
Because field day is not a contest either. So
I mean, I guess define contest. I mean, you have to win something in order to be a contest. So if they give you a certificate, then
Oh no! See, nowadays you don't have to win anything to have a contest. Everybody gets a trophy anyway.
Well, you can get a certificate.
You got a print your own certificate.
You can download. It says print out the log sheet from the log sheet page. A $5 donation is requested. Also include a self-addressed label for your certificate return. The label does not have to be a self-stick label.
Oh, you put a post for that too and everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I should hit that now. Right-click it, right?
Right-click it, yes.
Hit it. Get mentioned in QRZ magazine.
It says all HF bands will be in play, including the WARC bands, with the exception of 60 meters. Simplex on 2 meters and 6 meters is encouraged.
Yes, Philip says includes France this year.
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere. So
it says all modes of operation may be represented at CW, SSB, RIDI, digital, etc. The mode of operation is up to the individual colony state station.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go here because I'm not sure if
don't go there.
Like none of any, like having no arms or legs.
So the short answer is yes.
Yeah, because I mean,
I don't know that we want to get into much more detail than that.
Yeah, it might be a little more complicated, but
CW is actually extremely important in the disability community with sip and puff type interfaces.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It took me a minute. I had to translate sip and puff. I was like, okay, I can get that.
Literally sip and puff.
Yeah, it took me a second. I was like, okay, I got that. Yeah.
I made a CW USB keyboard. So not the other way. You're not using your computer to send Morse code. You're using your code to type letters on the computer. You're using your paddle to type letters on your computer. And it took a while for the boys over at QRZ.com to figure out the right direction that was going in. But that's where I found out all about the disability angle of it and how a lot of people are using that because they're, disabled.
And all right, hang on. So is that the video you did a video on a good while ago about? Yeah. Okay, so it's that one. So how does that work? Go ahead and educate me a little bit.
So you take your Morse code paddle and you plug it into a Teensy, which is like an Arduino. Or like a scaled down, it's a microprocessor, scaled down version of a Raspberry Pi or something along those lines. And it converts the incoming signals based on the pulses into actual USB keyboard signals. And then the letters show up on your screen.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you can practice CW and you can actually see, like, if you were chatting or sending an email, you could just practice CW at your desk at work.
Yeah, and I can see where it's definitely a good thing in the disabled community because there are a lot of different folks that would love to be able to do radio. They just need the means to get on the air. So
yeah, it's cool. I can do that.
Brewery tours, we don't have any of those around here. Sorry, not changing subjects, but I saw the word brewery, so.
They don't have a Budweiser factory down there?
No, we don't got no Budweiser factory. Although there's apparently some. Oh, this cup's empty. There's
It's about to get real. Goodgame's out of coffee.
Yeah, I've got yay much left. That we'll see how long that lasts.
It's just a few sips.
Till the end of the stream.
It's just a few sips.
That's all it is, too. Well, I ended up chugging the rest of it in that last dance in that cup. So
that dance wore you out, huh?
Yeah. I needed the coffee. I woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just got up and started working.
And this 13 Colonies looks pretty cool.
What's that?
This looks pretty cool. So they're 1x1 stations is how they're going to do it.
Yeah, I saw that. I kind of took a quick glance at it, and I was like, "That looks kind of fun." And I
so it's Independence Week. It's July 1st through the 7th, 2021.
Yeah, so I've got. Well, the 2nd's going to be out because that's the spousal unit's birthday. So I'll have to do it all on the 1st and the.
She's got a call sign.
3rd and 4th. Yeah, I'm lucky I got her on the air at Field Day.
Make it a family event.
So Spike wakes up at 4 a.m. every morning. So I usually wake up at 5:07, but it was 4 o'clock in the morning this morning, and I was like, well, screw it. And then I got out here and my internet was down. I was like, crap. So that slowed me down a good bit.
So QRP, what do you guys think that means to you? Like, how many watts?
I think it's 5 CW, 10 sideband.
So what they're saying, and for their top operators award, the QRP award is anywhere from 0.05 watts to 10 watts. They do not specify mode. 10
watts, you can go a ways on CW.
And that's at the radio, not at the antenna, right?
0.05 watts. Don't some of those like little pixie doohiccuses and stuff do that?
Yeah, milliwatts.
Yeah, I've got some of those to.
They do have the 2015 winners listed on the website, which is nice. That's the only year. I don't know if that was
so who won in 2015?
Well, they have top operator, high power, low powers under 250 watts. Then they have CW, Club Unlimited, and then QRP. But Nate Moreshi was the low power. High power was don't know how to say this guy's name. Kemmerer.
So Steve, asking when spousal unit Cindy's getting her extra. It won't be for the next 10 months. I can tell you that, because she just started her. She kind of got roped. Well, she started her master's in some educational thing. I don't know what it is, but so she's going to be busy. It's a 10-month program where she'll be done with the whole thing in 10 months. And well, I thought I worked a lot, and she's been working in there as much as me this week. So I was like, yeah, now you get it. So she won't have her extra until next summer.
So Thump's old lady, he was one of the guys that helped out with the juice box, got her technician, I think it was last night.
Sweet.
And then she had her call sign this morning in her mailbox.
Must have been a GLARG test.
Yeah.
It's only because it took her that long to get to her mailbox. It's probably been there waiting for her for 12 hours.
Yeah. It got in there. The GLARG kids there, the GLARG call signs for the kids at school were usually issued before school was out.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, it is cool.
It's kind of
That's
cool.
what you need to do for kids too.
What's that?
Get them their call signs real quick. Like you take the test in the morning, you get your call sign, then you go home and play with the radio that Mr. Goodgame got you.
So Mr. Goodgame doesn't get them. Y'all get it. So I just get to be the one that gets to distribute those.
The go-between.
So,
Philip says his brother's interested in getting his tech. Get him in. Get it done. Drag him down there.
Hey, is Hayden still here?
I'm sure he's hanging around somewhere.
He's over on the Thunder Sister stream.
he's over there harassing.
I was going to say thanks for the stickers. I got some of those, and I got some temporary offlines.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I need some stickers for my cooler before I hit the road, but I won't have them for this one.
Got to have one of those smooth coolers like Dude has.
I got one of those Walmart versions of the Yeti.
Yeah, he's got the Walmart Yeti. Is that what he has?
I don't know what he's
game.
got. That's what
Goodgame does.
Yeah.
I just have a big old, like a Coleman cooler or something like that.
Igloo.
Yeah, Igloo. I need wheels on my cooler.
That's because you fill it up so much.
Well, you
Yeah,
got to put that much beer in it to make an effect.
Yeah, what's it's
So
a
six
big
for
cube.
one,
It's
right?
called a cube, Igloo cube.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not. I expected you to have one at least twice that size.
That's a little.
Well, I can tell you that I can put 40 pounds of ice in that and 2 30-packs of Miller Lite and still have room to spare.
Okay, that's got more space than I thought it did.
It's big.
Must be the new big one.
It takes that much Miller Lite to have an effect too. So
I'm telling you, Miller Lite's 4.7% alcohol by volume. I mean, that's pretty good.
That's higher than anything you can get in Utah, I think.
Yeah, how about that?
3-2, man.
Huh? Yeah, 3-2.
how does one go about getting these stickers?
In my case, you got to make a contact, send me a QSL card, and I'll send you back a QSL card with some stickers.
Yeah, I try to send them on QSL cards, and I send them anybody who's a patron, stuff like that. I send them out to. I send you one of each flavor, but I have to order some more.
You have to go to
Huntsville.
Huntsville.
We can have a sticker trade off. In
Yeah,
Huntsville.
go to Huntsville.
There you go. Just sticker up everybody's coolers.
I'm gonna be rolling deep with a bunch of stickers from a bunch of different people. I'm gonna see what I can trade. That Smoking Ape sticker is gonna be worth two stickers in return, though.
These are like the peel round stickers. I think these are 3 inches. I've got 100 of these that I'll be taking, and then I've got 50 of these.
Awesome.
And then I have about 50 more like this of Smoking Ape stickers. So
I might give you 2 stickers for that, Adam. Now
What's he
you got
got?
me calling him Adam. See, I knew it was going to happen.
It's right up there. ADM.
everybody calls him Adam.
Even his wife. She calls him Adam, too.
Steve, it's coming.
FEP Lab says you should have had his sticker in the package.
I gotta open the package first, Jim.
I thought you opened the package already.
I told him this weekend.
CTO
He
does
sent
this
another
stuff
one.
a very
You send-
specific schedule.
You send Tio something, and if it gets there Saturday, he won't see it till the next Saturday.
So,
Go to
Tio,
the
do
post
you
office
want
box.
these, or do you want me to print one more of these things for you?
This thing I can't see because it's off camera.
You're not going to be able to see it. Yeah. See how this one, for whatever reason, it has a curve. It has a curve in there.
Well, you said the one was good. It just had that one little blemish on the inside. It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll send them both to you, and you can decide on what you want.
So Vern, my kiddo designed mine, and then
I will mess with it, Jim. It is on the list.
It's Jerica designed my logo, and we just use Sticker Mule to have them printed.
Sticker Mule is the way to go. I've never heard anybody complain about Sticker Mule. All the other ones, somebody's got something to say.
So, in fact, I've got a buddy who he does knife making stuff, and he was talking about his stickers, and they're nice looking stickers, but he's like, yeah, I got a good deal on them. He told me what he paid. I'm like, ooh, I showed him what I paid. He's like, okay, send me those coupons.
I also have, I've got a video coming out this Saturday on my channel. I got some stickers from Shacking Off Norm. I'm going to be bringing some of them down to Huntsville. You'll see them on the channel, but I'll definitely bring some of those. So that's the teaser for this Saturday morning's video.
I don't know which one's Norm and which one's Greg.
The pretty one's Norm.
Okay. Yes, Dennis, you absolutely smurfly do need a Hamdom Thoughts logo.
Norm's the normal looking guy.
So
I'm just kidding because I don't know. I couldn't tell them apart either.
Well, I've never seen them together except for that one time on my show. But that could all just be camera magic.
Right. Magic.
Who do you have on, Norm or Greg?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a guy that thinks that I need to do more magic on my filming. I don't know what he wants. Can't
please everyone, Chuck, so you got to please yourself.
Yeah. You know, you might get better feedback if you post it on QRZ.
If I was getting paid for those videos, it'd be a different story. I might put a little more camera.
I thought it looked good. I'm jealous of that camera. I like that washed out background. I think it looks
I can't control the sun.
Y'all jealous of that camera? Hang on, I'll show you the camera to be jealous of.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's good.
That's the action cam, right?
That's the action cam. Yeah, you like that? It's.
Oh, would you buy one of those off-brand ones?
Yeah, well, I wanted one to.
You should have talked to me.
Next dance, I'll do it. I'll do it in pink mode.
Yeah.
Joseph says that we're joking. I don't know what he thinks we're joking about, Ape.
He says, Ape and Tio, I know you guys are joking, but you're making me think I'm going crazy. I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm not. Look, I'm serious all the time.
All the time.
Dennis, bokeh is not enough. Bokeh is a blurred background, guys, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about, bokeh?
I thought that was a city in Florida.
No, bokeh is it's the back when you blur the background out.
Remember Bokeh Labs?
It's all the best word for mouth in Spanish.
Sometimes it's called tone, depending on which
tone
YouTubers you watch. Tone, yeah. For Tony Northrup or Lathrop or Northrup, I don't know. This guy, he'll go to the most beautiful, picturesque place and just totally blur the background out. I don't ever do that. I just blur my backyard out where it's dirty or messed up or something. Never blur the background if you're in a great, beautiful place. No,
that's just how awesome he is. He's so much more awesome than the background.
Well, I have to say he was talking. He was funny. He's like, this Canon camera is the best autofocus of any camera ever made. I'm like, wow. I wonder who did his editing because he obviously didn't watch it because he was in focus, out of focus, in focus, out of focus, in focus. It was like terrible.
Maybe he was demonstrating. We just didn't get it.
Right then, I decided to buy a Sony. He sold me.
Well, dude will not argue with you on buying Sony over Canon.
It's out.
Whoa.
Stream's over.
Stream's over. Sorry, guys.
Wah, wah, wah.
Dennis liked your pink camera. What brand is that camera? So I know never to pick one of those up.
Chinese.
It's a Baofeng camera.
That's all I got, man. It was one of those. I don't know. I saw a link for it, and I was like, I wanted one that I could throw in my backpack for. I can have it with me when I'm, got the camper or going somewhere, and I can throw it up. Because like that time when I came on Coffee and Ham Radios with y'all, and I was out, I didn't have a camera, so I had to use the.
Oh, you didn't?
Installed the little prefab camera on the laptop, which is I was like, I'll give it a shot and see. Well, and it actually does a good job, like on non-people, like on radio screens or something like that. It's not bad.
It's probably better than that camera that you just showed, though, right? The laptop camera is probably better than the
the laptop camera is definitly better than that.
I didn't see you pink.
Hang on.
Abe can tell you which one to get.
I have the what's that?
You should have told him what to get, man.
I got the Logitech C22.
Help your brother out.
Yeah, he didn't ask.
Any posituni zip zam zoom, pinky dinky doo.
That one's
Anybody
so much
who
better.
has little girls knows that song.
That's so funny, man. That how bad that camera is. That's a crap.
Yeah, it's now I can slide the little slider over there for the green screen, but even then, it's not. You get the little hot spot on the side, like right there. It looks like you have a black hole in your head. And
I gotta talk to Joe Brett about how to take care of that lighting, because you can hardly tell he's bald.
He sits in the pitch black. It's just his face that's on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
looks good.
I done turned out all the lights.
He bought a full frame camera and put a micro four thirds lens on it, so the sides are just black and just the middle.
My wife makes fun of me because I have to shave my head before every stream. I'm like, no, I can't have any scruff on. It's got to be smooth and shiny.
Do you have one of those razors with the wheels on it?
No, I had one years ago, the head blade.
Yeah.
And it like razor on the front and Hot Wheel wheels on the back. And it was pretty cool right up until I took a strip of my head off.
Ooh.
I was like, not going there anymore. So now I use Harry's.
I do the Dollar Shave Club.
So,
from Dollar Store.
I used to use Dollar Shave Club, but the handles kept tearing up on me. So
I was thinking about doing the Harry's because you can buy like Harry's parts at Walmart.
Yeah, well, actually, I saw Dollar Shave Club stuff at Walmart yesterday, today, whenever it was.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been in.
They're trying to get you hooked. When you're at Walmart and it's got that impulse buy written all over it, and then you just got to get restocked.
Yep.
So, Floby, I remember the Floby. Who's old enough to remember the Floby?
But I got my hair cut with the Floby many a time in high school.
I think I remember that one.
I still have mine.
So,
about time I need to do it again.
Curtis says white shave. Curtis gets kind of, Neanderthalish looking after a while. He got the big old. He can hide all kinds of stuff in his beard. It's not quite beer snack beard, but he can get it up there. So
Philip does the Dollar General Club.
Skull shaver.
The Dollar General Club, yeah. Everything's a dollar.
So for who's doing Dude's Antenna Challenge? Was that Dollar Store antenna or was it Box Store?
It was Box Store.
Okay.
Well, he would prefer the Dollar Store, but he's gonna allow the Box Store this time. I forgot all about that thing.
Yeah. I had some plans I was putting together, but I don't think I'll have a video done.
I'm working on.
Ooh.
Did you cut him or did
I did not cut him?
He's working on getting out of here.
He's like, I'm working on see ya. Wouldn't want to be.
He did that really well.
I think the Thunder Sisters might have
sniped his internet. Yeah, he's not down in the peanut gallery down there anymore. So
he's gone.
He's gone. So now I am going to. Somebody mentioned HR. I'm actually stopping by R&L when I'm up that away. Apparently, it's close.
Up in Ohio?
Oops.
Yeah. I'm going to stop by there and say hey.
You're going to go there and be like, I'm A of the Goodgame Ham Radio Show.
Isn't DX Engineering's in Ohio too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's up north of it. And I may be going by there too. I'll have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah, it'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, but
you can do a first look video.
First look. I know somebody that did that. I got called out on it too, but he apologized.
It's all my
I think that
videos.
was
Huh?
All of my videos are first looks videos. Nobody's seen it until they've seen it on TO's channel.
It was the first look for me too, technically.
Right.
First
So
look for somebody.
Somebody's like, this is not the first look at that ham radio outlet.
I said, hey, please show it to me because I'd like to see what they did on it too. And he goes, oops, sorry. I think it was the what he had saw was the sweepstakes thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Dennis, I actually used to live out there in California where there wasn't an HRO, and I've been to one, but I wasn't a ham when I went to one. In fact, that was
where did you live? There wasn't one. They're all over the state.
Well, no, in California, I wasn't a ham, but I'd been to the store. My neighbor became a ham, and I went in. That's when I got interested in it. But back in 92, 93, something like that.
So DX Engineering, the store's not open, is what you're saying, or the website's not working?
I can get in there.
Website works fine for me.
It says the score. I think the store's not open. I don't know. Maybe they haven't opened up yet.
They got the Rig Expert Pro Antenna Analyzer stick in there on stock now.
Did you buy one of those?
No.
Hey, my buddy.
Oh, hang on. I promised the pink cam dance.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. You got to give me a sec.
You got to tell me when to hit it.
Whenever I turn pink.
I can't see you when I got the soundboard up.
I'm pink.
Now,
hit it.
Let's go.
He needs some milk.
Hey, did you hit the screen or something, or what happened there?
I hit my microphone.
I'm not sure what happened with Ape right there, but
I was getting excited, you know. I mean,
he was getting wild.
I hit my microphone.
I should have called Dennis up, man, the day I went to HRO. He could have been in the video too.
HRO is 2 minutes for me. See, that would be bad for me. I would.
So you remember the guy that I borrowed that comment analyzer from to do that review?
Yes.
He offered me today a Cushcraft A144 20.
That's a big boy, ain't it?
It's 11 feet long. It's vertical and horizontal at the same time. They like this for 2 meter, 10 elements on each. He says, why don't you just come get it? And it's been laying in this box for a couple years now. Just come put it together and check it out.
So you're going to do a video or what?
First look.
First look. I don't think anybody's ever done one.
So I've actually
check
got a
out
guy.
Chuck and the first look at the Cushcraft.
The Cushcraft has been out for 50 years.
He wants to give me a quad, but he didn't know what band it's for. It's I think he said a 23-foot boom on it. And he's like, yeah, I'll give it to you to put up at school. I'm like, They had to jump guy at our local ham club.
Oh.
And but it's one of those we had to have all these visual studies and stuff at our school because we kind of got annexed into the city limits now. So they're like, oh no, like they put a little repeater for our security radios and stuff like that. And it took like 6 months to get approval for that. I'm like, there's no way they're going to approve a 23-foot quad. It's like, I don't know how I'm going to hide that one.
So. Like, son, you can't get no 23-foot quad.
Well, I tend to just put things up and then wait till they catch me. But
so DX Engineering, you guys, it's owned by Summit Racing. I don't know if you guys know what Summit Racing is.
Yeah,
John's trying to cheat on the dude antenna build competition.
What?
He's going to try and maximize every bit of his HOA rules. His HOA rules might say flagpole. He's going to go down there and get himself a 25-foot flagpole and call it a.
It's a 2 meter though. It's a 2 meter deal, right?
It's a 2 meter, yeah.
No, Code, I've been back for a while, man.
yeah, but he's been over there with the girls, so
watching the Thunder Sisters.
The sisters.
Mm-hmm. The Thunder.
All righty. Well, we are over our hour. I'm glad it's not a
What?
Ham Nation night, but yeah, we are over the hour. See, I wish that we didn't have Dr. T last week on Ham Nation night because, well, she was getting kicked out anyway. That was a fun stream. But
yeah, she was good.
Somebody was a little awestruck in that one.
Yeah, Abe was kind of flabbergasted.
You know, I mean, I shouldn't be mocked for it, but we're besmirched. I mean, come on.
She earned that.
Yeah, she did.
And she will be back on. Well, not in the not too distant future. We haven't firmed up a date yet, but she said I've got some more to educate y'all on. So
that'd be fantastic.
We need it.
I was like, yeah, because some of us need a whole lot of education.
I've already watched that stream 5 times. I still don't get it.
And that's what I told her. I said it's got like 25,
you were there
2,600 views or something like that. And it's like I told her, I was like afterwards, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch my own stream a couple of times just to follow along. And then the other day we were talking about something, and I'm like taking notes. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Taking notes."
I need to refer to my notes.
Well, because she made a comment that she's like, we're actually not out of cycle 24 yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how do you know this? And she's like, well, because we had a cycle 24 sunspot. And I know I said no, but I'm going to go ahead and educate you if you didn't. And so she had a magnetogram or whatever it is that looks at that you can see the sunspots. And apparently, because the poles flip each cycle, the top is like the color code. It's like they're led by yellow and then trailed by blue. It's like you get this little figure 8 looking thing. And there was one of them that was opposite, still cruising across in the northern hemisphere. And she's
the poles ain't switched yet.
So, well, the poles have switched, but there's still a couple of them that she said it's kind of like
they didn't get the message.
Well, they took a while to bubble up to the top. So
Byzantine general's problem.
Yeah, I don't know where the notes are because I got crap everywhere. But I was like, yeah, I got to take some notes on this one too because.
Ham Radio Hobos like Law and Order is not a ham show.
So, all right. So on that note, we're gonna go ahead and jet.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for supporting the Padawans. If you're not subscribed to all these folks, make sure you hit the button. And hopefully, we're gonna be on this channel next week. But I'm on the road, so depending on my internet situation.
Calling the replacements.
I might have to call them in. Because let's see, that's next Wednesday. I think I should be okay. I think I'm in. Oh no, that may be the night I'm south of Pittsburgh. We'll see. South of Pittsburgh.
Before we go.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get my last one in.
Got to get it.
4 per stream. Yep.
Now make sure you divvy out the.
They sent me the mic, but they wouldn't send me the sticker, so I had to make my own.
You got to pay extra.
That's how they are, man.
So they get you.
All right, so we're out. Y'all take care. And
see you guys.
Take care. Thanks.
Guys and gals.
Awkward wave.